everyone, you're watching Revsportz. This is Sudisha Sinha and I am standing here at the CK Naidu Banquet Hall, which is in the Cricket Club of India. And I just witnessed the ETPL's franchisee Rotterdam Dockers jersey launch event. And we had Abraham and Jonty Rhodes here at the event. And while I asked them a question, which was how will the Indian audience get attracted, or what will be the factor that attracts the Indian audience for watching to watch the ETPL? John Abraham firstly gave a very simple answer, and that was that for someone like him who works in Bollywood but has a major interest in sports, and especially someone who owns a football club in the Northeast, he has a very major interest in playing and watching sports, and he feels like all the Indians have the same interest. And while we asked the same question and during the media interaction with Jonty Rhodes, he also mentioned that firstly he used to think that he is the father of cricket, and now he thinks that he is the grandfather of cricket. And that was the highlight of today's media interaction. And for more such updates regarding ETPL and other sports, keep watching Revsportz, like, share and subscribe.
Hello everyone, this is Sudisha from Revsportz, and I just wanted to ask a question to all of you. What is that one factor that you think will attract the Indian audience in the ETPL? And lastly, what message would you like to give to all the players who are going to participate?
Well, I think firstly, your product has to be good. And I mean, the reason why we've got involved, and as Manuk had said earlier on, I mean, the team that we've put together, we had seen there were 3 teams already that had been announced in January, and we came into the system in February, and we had seen the sort of team players that they had already pre-signed. And that for us was just indicative of what we're trying to achieve. You have to have if you want to make it something popular, you can't bring in a product that's not going to stand scrutiny, and I think that's a key message for us, is that we want to deliver a good product. So I think from that perspective, we're really excited about what our team can do, the Rotterdam Dockers, and the entire league as a whole.
To entertainment and cricket, which is technology. And as I've spoken to the team, I've learned a lot about how technology is used in cricket. Everything that happens before a game, the way you plan, the way you prepare, how you train your players. And one thing that is very true is, in cricket, every ball has a story. There's 240 balls in a T20 match. And unfortunately, there's too much data that's coming out of that. But the nice thing is AI can understand every single...
Building your academies there, building a self-sustainable business stroke revenue model there. So you can get more players out of there and then supply them, also create a supply chain to different leagues. And when you have the right partners on board, when you have the right platform in the ETPL on board, it's great breeding ground to do something like this.
Wonderful. Yeah,
wonderful. It's great.
Jonty, there are so many leagues coming up in the
involved, and just the passion that a lot of the folks have. There's definitely star power in the lineup, and I think that's a huge starting point, but also the effort that they're putting into bringing on talent. Also in Europe, there is a huge Indian community. There's pockets of South Asian community, and like John said, the timing is perfect, because I've seen in like the US, when the US has leagues, it's sometimes too late for people in the subcontinent to watch it. So this is like perfectly in a place where people in Europe, in London, South Africa, as well as even India are going to be able to watch it. And there's just this premium experience, from the way Faf and the team designed the jerseys to just the way that the people that have been involved. There's good thinking heads, good cricketing heads that are running this, and people that were former players, former coaches. So I think that's just a great sign that these people know what they're doing. And that was one of the reasons why I got involved as an investor.
And just really important, I know we're talking AI, that really was Faf designing the gear. So he's been
all the more special. So I love sport,
any sport. So I'm just very honored and I'm happy and I'm grateful that I'm a part of this.
So you were in the football, you were with the basically the franchise also in football, but now you are entered into cricket. Is there any difference between both the sports?
Yeah, I mean, sport is sport, you know. I mean, cricket's got a great lead over football, but I think football this season on will look up. It's going to be a completely different league post the World Cup because we structure football so differently now. So I'm very hopeful of football in India. Cricket, of course, is the king of Indian sport. So being a part of cricket is a great honor, and having the right partners is also very important. And I think I've got the right partners, and we've got a very strong team. The league is very strong, very important, and the ICC backing it is probably the most important.
Franchise, we have a strong South African connection, we have a strong Indian connection through the ownership, through investors. We want to ensure that the tournament is not just about the 5 weeks of the ETPL, but our players get the opportunity to play in high performance camps with the likes of Klaas and Faf du Plessis in South Africa, in India, where they'll be exposed to different conditions and learn to evolve their own game, not just in those 5 weeks. So we're looking to have high performance camps in Europe, in South Africa, in India, to ensure that we can create a franchise that's not just about the 5 week tournament. It does become a part of the sort of cricket culture throughout the year.
Also, sir, for the younger generation, what message you want to give? Because during these leagues and all, the senior players would be also there. They would be present over there. From them, they will get to learn few things of the cricket as well. What is the pitch conditions, everything. What do you want to say, sir?
Well, I think it's not just about the young players learning. Cricket's a game where the minute you think you've got it under control, you realize that you don't. So I think all of us are in a position as senior players, as young players. It's a brand new franchise. It's a brand new tournament in Europe.